Hello everyone and welcome back to Colouring with Kay, and thank you for joining me. So it's the end of the month again and I'm going to share my completed pages for February. Now before I do go through this big pile of books that you can see and my pages, I wanted to say that I put a poll up, not just put a poll up, but I put it up on I think it was Thursday, and it's my first ever community post actually, so I've been quite brave because I was quite nervous about doing it. But anyway, I put up a poll to ask which book you'd like me to do a colouring video on. It's not going to be like a tutorial, but I will show you all because I'm not sure I'm like quite advanced enough to do that, but I will show like a bit like a colouring chat, but then I will show you the colours of all the things that I'm using, so the colours of all the pencils, etc. So if you wanted to colour along, you could obviously colour along, or if you just wanted to watch it, that would be great. So yeah, please, if you can take part in that poll, that would be really great, and I hope to do that some point in March. So I hope to film that in March and then get that out so you can colour along and maybe have a little watch. So yeah, I'm going to keep that poll I think for the next, I don't know, few days, and then sort of just see which book gets the most votes, and then I'll go with that. So without further delay, let's get started. I'm going to put the books to the side and then work through them. So the first book that I have here is, which you saw, was Butterflies by Creative Haven. So this is a fairly newish book that came out recently by Marjorie Sarnat. So I have completed this one, which is this lovely butterfly here that you see, and I think I used lots of different pencils, metallic gel pens, fluorescent gel pens, Posca glitter pen I think for these borders here, just the Faber-Castell artist pen for the black on the border, some metallic pen I think, some sparkling silver Uniball gel pen, which, as you know if you watch my videos, is my favourite gel pen. I think I used this silver here in the circle bit is I think it's acrylic metallic paint by Deco Art. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with how that came out. I think I tried to use a fairly limited colour palette, so pinks, greens, blue and purple. That's quite limited for me, so yeah, so that was really fun to do, and yeah, that's the one from Butterflies. Okay, so next, so of course this is my new favourite book I think, Circle of Life. It's just absolutely gorgeous. There's a full flip through of this on my channel, so check out the flip through playlist, it will be there. And I coloured one page in here. I really want to challenge myself to complete this book. I mean, that's a very big feat, a big challenge, but yeah, I did this one. So I could barely choose a page. I was like, I don't know which page to colour, and so then I got my husband to choose, and he chose a couple of pages, and then I went with this one. So yeah, I couldn't even decide which page to colour because it was just doing my head in. I was like, they're all too beautiful. So I've got metallic paint on the sun there, and then I used various pencils, and I must say recently I bought the Cray Art pencils, and I have to say they are just gorgeous. They are a budget pencil, but for the most part I use Cray Art pencils like on these mountains, on the sun rays, on the grass I think I used them, and also on the tree foliage, and they work so nice on this paper. They work beautifully. So Cray Art, I'm so impressed with those pencils. And then I've got Stickles as well. I don't know if you can see on the waterfalls. Shall I bring you in so you can see the delightful stickles. There they are, look. It's just gorgeous. You use a range of different stickles there. So yeah, bring you out. So yeah, it was just a lovely picture to do, and I used a little bit of sort of metallic-y, sort of iridescent paint on some of the feathers of the swans. And then the background, of course, the background is pan pastel, but you could use, you know, you could use just pastels and just use the dust that comes off the pastels and use a cotton wool and sort of blend it in to get a background. It doesn't have to be pan pastels. And then on top of it I put the, which you can see hopefully, the shiny bit on the blue. That's the Deco Art Clear Ice Comet, I think. Yeah, Galaxy Glitter by Deco Art. So yeah, that I think looks nice as well. And then I don't know if you can see that on the tips there, I was trying to get the effect of it looking a little bit like snow, but I could have made the tips whiter before I put that on, but yeah, still like it. It's fine. So yeah, that's that one, and hopefully you'll be seeing a lot of pages from Circle of Life, because it's just a beautiful book. Next, Mythographic, Frozen Fantasies. Of course, this was a new book, and my first page that I completed in here was this one. So this took me ages because, well, look how detailed it is. It's so detailed. I'll just bring you in a little bit. Right, it is mega detailed, this page. I mean, this bit here, you know, the gosh, the bits where you've got the snowflakes, gosh, it's so tiny that I had to actually use a magnifying glass, and even in these details here. So I used the magnifying glass to watch where I was colouring, because it was like so small, but I still enjoyed doing it, of course. You know, I really enjoyed colouring this picture. It just took ages. And then I've got some loose glitter here. I think it's the Nouveau Mirror Ball. I think it is, yeah. This is loose glitter, this silver stuff here. One of my favourite glitters. And then there's plenty of metallics on these icicles. And then, so it's got metallic Coliro paints, and then on top of that there's also some Cosmic Shimmer paste, some sort of, might be Mod Podge extreme glitter here on that bit there, gel pen, pencil, Pentel gel pen here on these sort of edges of the building. Used pencil for the birds because I thought pencil would be best for them, because I can't really blend with anything else apart from pencils. I can't blend with alcohol markers, not any good anyway. Right, so that's that one. So yeah, I'm really pleased with that one. That was a challenge to do, and I'm happy with the result. So that's Mythographic, Frozen Fantasies. Next one, a lovely Johanna Basford book, Enchanted Forest. So this is my second copy, and so the one I did in here is this one. So I did this one here, and this one also was really fun to do. So again, it's got a, gosh, I can't remember, the background here has got Clear Ice Comet. If you can sort of see the glitter pieces in there on the background. So it's got the Deco Art Clear Ice Comet Galaxy Glitter, and then under that is some, I think it was some acrylic pearl paint, and that's Deco Art as well. The only acrylic paint I seem to be using, or seem to use, is the Deco Art, because it works really well. The rest is majorly in, mostly in, should I say, pencil, and lots of different types of pencil again. Big range of different pencils. I mix my pencils all the time, and then you've got glitter gel pens. I was testing out the new Arteza glitter gel pens, which are beautiful. And then I've got some glaze jelly roll pen here as well. So yeah, I'm really pleased with this. I'm glad with how it came out. I used some metallic paint on the water as well. So yeah, this was fun to do, and I think it looks quite nice to a previous one that's there. So yeah, Enchanted Forest by Joanna Basford. Next one is Jewellery Box by Hannah Carlson, of course. So in this one I did this double page. So this was the double page that I did, and I used Distress ink in the background, and then on top of that the glittery goodness you can see is Stickles glitter gel. Supernova I think it was, or might be Solar Flare, because those are the only two gold like ones that I've got. And then the bugs, or the insects, the flies I think they are, they have got a combination of pencil. I think I was trying out some of my colour softs which were working quite well on them, and then I've got dragonfly glaze on this, on these wings here, just on the surface. Hope you can make that out. So underneath that is some pastel shades of the Holbeins, and then this silver gel pen just on the, you know, to make out the veins of the wings, and then the dragonfly glaze paint on top, and then there's just metallic paints, you know, my usual stuff that I throw at the pages. Some loose glitter there on this bit here, loose glitter on there. It's always fun doing a mixed media page because it just does not get me bored, basically. I just like adding lots of different things. I like variety. So yeah, that's Jewellery Box by Hannah Carlson. I need to get a move on. I don't want you to get bored. Right, so in this one is Colour It Blissful Scenes. It's the only Colour It book I've got, and I wanted to try out some alcohol markers, and so I did this page here. So this is the lighthouse page, and I'll just bring you out a little bit because you can't see the full page. There you go. Right, so there it is, and yeah, I used alcohol markers for pretty much all of it, and then also some gel pens. I was using different types of gel pens as well. I used a bit of metallic paint, and there's my Coliro paint there, and on the sails there as well. I think this colour here is just gorgeous, you know, the one that I used for the sun. I think it's called it's Finetech Coliro paint. I think it's called Indian Summer, I think. And then yeah, stickles here on the centre of these flowers, because you've got to have a little bit of glitter and stuff, and a bit of metallic on the trees. And then I used some, if you can see the clouds as well, they've got this sort of pale tint in them. That's the blue pearl colour from Finetech Coliro paint. Okay, so that's that, Blissful Scenes. I just closed that. So, whoops. So yeah, I'm glad that I actually coloured in a book that I don't usually colour in a lot. And then I have the Peculiar Grayscale colouring book, and like I say, there is a flip through of this one as well on my channel, so check the flip through playlist. And the one that I did was this one. This one really appealed to me. I just love the picture of the earth and then the houses and the things on top. And yeah, it was a lovely grayscale one. I think I used chalk pastels for the background, and then I put some glittery gel pen drops on the edges to brighten it up. I think there's some glaze pen, jelly roll glaze pen on the water, just to give it a little bit of shiny look because it's water. And yeah, that one was fun to do as well. Pencil for the earth really, and the houses. Not that much gel pen at all, mainly pencil and then chalk pastel for the background. So yeah, that's that one, the Peculiar Grayscale Colouring Book. Next one, I did one from the Fragile World. So okay, so in here, Kirby's new book, I decided to do the tiger, the Sumatran tiger, I think it is. So I'd seen this, the back of the page, and then I thought that I want to do it in sort of greens, purples and blues, and then near the top I wanted it to be more like the Sumatran tiger colours, like the oranges and the browns and the ochres, and then that colour was then going into the butterflies. So because they're endangered, it's like they're sort of getting, you know, sort of obliterated from the earth, which is really terrible, but that's what's to show that the butterflies, the colour is coming off. I don't know if you get it, just forget me, I'm only rambling now. Okay, so yeah, anyway, I used black on this black here. I went over it with the Jelly Roll black glaze pen just to bring the black out a bit more. Silver gel pen on the whiskers. Can't remember what pencils I used. Possibly, I don't know, Holbein maybe, I'm not sure. There's glaze, orange glaze pen on the actual butterflies, as well as some Pentel Dual Metallic Hybrid on the butterflies, on these bits, on the bottom bits. Then I used gold and silver and copper metallic pens just for the leaves here. I did do a bit of greenery as well, because I wanted these to stand out, so I thought I'd do a little bit of green as well. And then you've got copper leaves there, and then a black background. And yeah, I think it looks quite nice. I'm quite pleased with it. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I like it. So yes, that's from Fragile World by Kirby Roseanne's. Right, next one. Now this one is a page from Colin Thompson's colouring book. It's a double page, and it took ages, which you can imagine it would, because it's like, you know, got so much detail. Look at the border. The border was itself taking ages. So this was a great challenge, and I did this as a moon, and then I realised after I'd finished that maybe the sky should have been dark. It should have been black, and I thought, you know, it looks a bit, I don't know, does it look right? I'm not sure. I mean, I still like it, but yeah, in retrospect, I wish that I'd done a black sky, but you know, it's done now, and I'm not actually gonna change it now. So I still really like it. I really like it. I like how I've done the border. I particularly like the blossoms, and I used glaze, pink glaze pen for the blossoms, and then you can see the water's got some Mod Podge over it. I think I used Neocolour for the water and for the sky. The moon has got some metallic pen, and then it's got Stickles glitter gel on top, so you can see the lovely shimmery stuff on there, hopefully. And then I put a bit Cosmic Shimmer paste on the tops of these. I think it's Mount Fuji, yeah, on there as well. So yeah, this was a great, like, I really like challenges, you know, really detailed pages, and that are going to take me a while because I see it as a big project, and then it's really you know, you feel a great sense of achievement when you complete it. So yeah, I'm definitely going to colour more in Colin Thompson's books because his art is just gorgeous. So yeah, that is in Colin Thompson's colouring book. Okay, next one. So here is a simple one, not like the last one, Innocence by Rachel Mintz, and the one I did was this beautiful picture here, and yeah, this was just in pencils mainly, and then a bit of I think glamour dust on top here of the glass, and yeah, a bit of glitter and stuff on there. So yeah, I really like how the background as well, I did that in pastel, very soft, I hope you can see it, soft pastel shades, which I think goes with, you know, the soft look of the bear. It just looks so cute, and especially the bird as well, really, really cute. This is one of, like, this is a really nice book, Innocence. Got some lovely images in it. So yeah, that one didn't take too long and it was fun to do. So yeah, Innocence by Rachel Mintz. Next one, Curious Creatures. So this is one of my favourite books. So of course I did this picture in this one. Now this is a pre-prepared page. It's been pre-prepared with what's it called, satin glazing liquid, and I have had a couple of requests which I'm in the process of doing, of showing how I, you know, how it looks like when I colour on it. So I am in the process of doing that video. I haven't forgotten. It's just going to take me a little bit of time, that's all, and so I'm sorry that it's going to be a bit, you know, it's taking its time. So yeah, I'm really pleased with this page. I think I used Inktense for the background, if I recall correctly. So yeah, Inktense, and then different types of watercolours, and I think it's really nice, really bright, really colourful, and that's the type of picture I wanted. I wanted it to be really bright and colourful, where I can use different gel pens and things like that. So yeah, that's that one from Curious Creatures, and that was by Amy Webber. Okay, not long now. So A Million Sloths by Lulu Mayo. So I did one in here, and the one that I did was this page here on this side, which is the pasta page. So yes, this was just fun to do. I made the background on this one similar to that, although I think I used silver deco art glitter pieces rather than this finer one, which I think might have been the Winsor & Newton. But I'm still happy with it, even though it's not exactly the same background. I still like it. And yeah, I used various pencils. Again, you know, the metallic paints and all of that sort of stuff. My usual stuff that I add to pages. And then there's the little cute mice with a bow tie there. I used a glaze pen for their bow ties. Yeah. Lulu Mayo's pictures always make you smile, I find. Right, so then that's that one. And then the final book is Wild Savannah, again the deluxe version, and this was right at the end of January actually, so I didn't manage to include it in my January pictures, but I thought I'd include it here now. Are these, I'm not really sure, I think they're ostriches. I think they're ostriches or emus. I'm not sure which ones, but I thought the three little baby ones are just so cute that I thought that this is the ones I'm doing. So again, you can see my loose glitter there, little pieces everywhere, but yeah, just gel pen, pencil, and yeah, again a limited palette. And I really like how I like the turquoise blue and the browns. I think they look really nice together. So I think that's a good combination, like, you know, a colour palette. So yeah, that's that one. And I just put, this is just tracing paper just to sort of protect it. And then I've got two PDFs. So the first PDF to show you, if I can just grab it, is this one. So this one is one that I completed, and I think, I can't remember, I coloured one of these last month in January as well. This one's a cheetah. I think the previous one might have been a tiger. So this is in watercolour, Neocolours background. So this is Neocolour in the background. Then I've got Colour Soft pencil that I used for the flowers and for the cheetah itself and for the hummingbirds. And these black parts, I went over them with Ranger, what's it called? Ranger Enamel Accents, which you can get from Amazon, and they give you a sort of a, as you can see, they give you a sort of a glossy look. And I just thought, I haven't used the glossy accents, so I might, you know, I thought I could use it here. I've also got glossy accents on the eyes, but that's the clear one, of course. And then a bit of silver gel pen around the hummingbirds, just to define them a bit more. The flowers have got some clear glitter on them. There's some glitter pen on the bark, and then just a border sticker to define the edges. So yeah, that's the Cheetah. So I really like that one and how it came out. And then the final PDF is this one, and so this one I'm really quite pleased with, but then I realised that I totally messed up and I was quite gutted, but I'm over it now. But I was gutted at the time because I've obviously done it on a grey toned paper, and before using the glossy accents I should have coloured the eyes white, you know, with white gel pen, but oh no, I forgot, didn't I? So I put the, obviously I put the glossy accents before I did that, so yeah, they've all got sort of greyish eyes now instead of, you know, the whites of the eyes. So unfortunately I did mess up there, but I still like it. I used some Nouveau Dream drops for the edges of the clouds, and I put glossy accents, of course, on all the eyes. So and then what else, I put some Nouveau glitter drops around some of these sort of features or some of these details on the octopus itself. Quite a lot of it is in watercolour pencils. The cloud bits are in metallic pearl paints. So yeah, I do really like this picture, but I'm just a little bit gutted about the eyes and that I messed up with that. I really need to think things through a bit more before, but it's still nice. So yeah, that's the end of my finished pictures, and I actually thought that I would show 2 or 3 of my journal pages that I've, like, from the past. Okay, so I've done these ages ago, so I thought I'd show 2 or 3 of them. So if you're not interested, of course, you know, feel free to, you know, click off the video, but I just thought I'd show some. So this is a really nice, so art journaling to me is basically where you express, it's just a matter of expressing yourself, how you feel in terms of images, pictures, quotes, however you're feeling. So it is a smaller journal, and there's different size journals I've got as well. This is one of my smaller ones by Ranger, and you get this little thing here as well where you can put a few things into the envelope like this, and then you just put it away. Not that I've used that for anything, but it's there should it be needed. And then, so this is an example here, and I think I use modelling clay and stencils. It's just using a lot of different art media and just having fun, that's all it is. And then I use some sort of distress sprays, I think, and gosh, this was done on the 31st of March 2018, so you know I can't remember everything. And then this was a stamped on image of an owl, and I think I drew the branch. And then I got this quote online, which was, "Wise old owl lived in an oak, the more he saw, the less he spoke, the less he spoke, the more he heard. Why can't we all be like that bird?" And I just thought it was a really nice quote. So yeah, that's one of them. And then these are dimensional, so you can feel these, because it's I think it's modelling paste, got texture paste or something. And then this is another one that I did. So again, this one here, I think I drew that. As you can see, my drawings are not great, but you know, it doesn't matter, because art journaling is your expression. So it says lifeboat, and it says 6 rules of life. Again, I didn't make these up, so I found these online. So this was 2nd of April 2018. Before you pray, believe. Before you speak, listen. Before you spend, earn. And before you write, think. And before you quit, try. And before you die, live. So I thought that was really nice. So yeah, and they're really nice to look at, you know, in later life. So yeah, that's a couple of journal pages. I just thought some of you might be interested in seeing a couple, so I might sort of, if people are interested, I might show a couple of my pages each month. Right then, so thank you, take care everyone, and bye.